Hey guys, so you're about to watch an interview that I did with Wholesale to Millions, how I made 50K in my first real estate deal. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
Antonio,
Antonio, 23.
23.
23.
Dang, and you guys, what's the catchphrase?
Let's go get this money!
That's right, cause no money, no
Let's
money,
go,
baby.
boys!
All right, you guys, we gotta rock and roll. Okay, so let me plug this in. We'll rock and roll with YouTube. I had it recorded as well. Okay, so, okay, hold on a second. Say something.
Yo, can you hear us?
Yep. What up, YouTube family? I'm bringing you guys back with another subscriber first wholesale deal interview. And today I got three that are in their 20s, just closed their first wholesale deal and made 50 freaking G, $50,000. You guys put your hand together and help me welcome. We got Rod, we got Antonio, and we got Ryan. What's up, you guys?
What's up,
What's up,
man?
man?
Another
Good.
day.
All right, so why don't we go from left to right? Just give a really quick background of who you are, and then kind of like maybe how do you guys like kind of partner or find each other?
For sure. I'll go ahead and start. So my background was in retail. I worked with a lot of retails, a lot of clothing stores, and my Rod here, my partner here, we actually met through a networking event, and we started a business together. We had a social media marketing. We also done a network marketing business as well, but we started wholesaling business together, and now we're here.
Wow, man. So now, Rod, so what did you do before, bro?
Yeah, me. So what I did before all this entrepreneurship stuff, I used to be a mechanic, man, and I used to work at FedEx. I'm pretty sure everyone here knows what FedEx is. Oh man, I remember just driving down, heading to work. I already wanted to go home, man, and I always wanted to get into real estate, but I thought you needed money to get into it. And then, bro, I started watching your videos, and like started from the bottom. They had no money, but you ended up like getting big through wholesale real estate, and that's what intrigued me. And I talked to the team here, and bro, we pursued it. We took action, and thanks to your videos, man, we were able to get our first check, and without no money, just straight hustle, man.
Dude, good for you guys, man. Hey, thank you so much for the love and support. Now, so where do you find me? Instagram, TikTok, or IG, or YouTube?
YouTube.
YouTube? Nice. Okay, and so Ryan, how about you, bro?
Yeah, I actually met these guys. I've known Rod for like almost a year now, but actually just met Antonio about 3 months ago. So like I just met him and then we all made a bag together, which is kind of funny. Actually I actually didn't know about UConn before I met these guys. So these guys put me on you. Man, I owe these guys a lot for letting me know that you exist, man. But
Dude, man, thank you, dude.
no, thank you. So yeah, I my main background is e-commerce. So that's my main grind. And these guys they hit me up and say, hey, we're in real estate, right? We need help in advertising, you know? And I was like, yeah, sure, let's link up. And actually we went down to Rod's house. We're actually in Rod's house right now in here. And yeah, we started doing some ads and it was working. We were getting leads and stuff. And this was intriguing me because I was doing e-com, right? And I was like, hey, if I'm running ads to like, like ecom products, might as well run ads for real estate.
Yep.
Because that's real, And
So-
yeah, I got intrigued and I was like, hey, let me do this too. So
nice. So now, Ryan, if you don't mind me asking, man, so you run e-commerce. What type of products do you sell, bro?
Oh, I got my latest store right now is I don't know if I should disclose it, but I'm doing a pretty big launch here pretty soon.
Okay.
It's pretty high ticket. The product is 95K. So
Wow.
yeah, but I'm keeping it like kind of low key, but I'll definitely update you about it for sure.
Okay, man. And now, Ryan, do you mind sharing with us how much you're making a month on your e-commerce?
Yeah, for sure. On my previous stores, I would do like 10, 20K a month, but that's just like revenue, right?
Okay.
I would top like 30K a month.
Okay.
That's just revenue. Like I said, profits would be around like 10 to 20%.
Okay.
So I recently started doing high ticket products.
Yep.
So I started selling like furniture, so anything over 2K. So that
Yep.
was doing pretty good. And then I was listening to Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone's like 10x.
Uncle G.
Uncle G is like 10x.
10x, baby.
10x. So I'm like, let's do it then. If I can sell a 5K couch, might as well sell something for 50K.
Yep.
So actually now I'm selling something 95K, but I'm doing it the proper way this time. I'm doing like I'm really like it's kind of like a startup kind of thing.
Yep.
So it's like really proper. It's not like drop shipping wherein we just take products from AliExpress. Yeah. So
Sure. So now here's Ryan, here's the question I'm going to ask you. Okay. For those of you who's listening, all right. For those of you who's listening, I'm going to ask Ryan this question, man, because my question to you is that now, first of all, how long have you been doing e-commerce?
ooh, man, it's probably like 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 years. My next question to you is why don't you brand your e-commerce instead of now listen, I'm not pushing anybody away from wholesaling. Wholesaling is great. It's what I do. But I want those of you that are entrepreneur to understand what I'm trying to say here, because I'm giving you a better route to actually 10x, or even should I say 100x of what you're already good at. So if you're already good at e-commerce, why go into another business where you know nothing about and you're starting from ground zero and then learning everything and then build it? I know that you guys are doing this as a team, which is great. But what I'm asking you is why don't you brand what you're good at? Why don't you start coming out and dude, so if you watch Grant Cardone, you got to know this. Is that he said that when his business really blow up is when he start getting a lot of attention. Dude, money follow attention. So my question to you is why don't you brand what you are good at and build a massive amount of followers and then make your money that way?
Yeah, no,
Just a
absolutely.
question.
No, absolutely, no, great question. I'm definitely doing that. Actually, I'm definitely doing that. I'm doing real estate because honestly, number one, it's actually a passion of mine. I used to be a contractor when I was 17, 18, 19. So that was my first business. I was a contractor, so I would like have a team to renovate flooring, painting, like all that stuff. And
Sure.
real estate's actually a really big passion of mine, and really want to get into it. So that's first.
Gotcha.
Second, it's so like it's a lot of like it's such big money per transaction. It's like
Yep.
you don't have to like really like fully. I mean, we're like fully doing it, but at the same time, it's fueling my startup as well.
Sure.
So my startup for ecom is it's definitely I'm doing it differently, right? I'm not just like drop shipping items from AliExpress, Alibaba. It's definitely different, and it takes a lot of capital. And so that's exactly why I'm doing it. And hey, it's always good to learn new skills. You never want to be stagnant, right? You always want to learn new industries. So
Gotcha. And listen, man, I'm going to talk to you guys like no one is watching, no one is listening. A lot of times what it is, man, you're Ryan or whoever's listening. If you already have a skill that you already mastered, if you're already making 10, 20, 30 G's from it, this is what I would do if I were you. Honestly, man, throughout my life, man, I don't think I really know what passion is. To me, dude, it's all about follow the money. Whatever industry that I can get in, that is legit, that you're not scamming someone, that you're not, hurting nobody. If I can make money from it, man, I'm gonna do it. It just happened to be real estate. And then when I got to real estate, dude, I started I started to get to a point where I was making 6-figure a month, right? And I had a team system in place. I was only working like, I don't know, man, maybe 2 hours a day. So I was bored. I was like, man, what else can I do, right? And then I heard Gary Vee talks about personal brand. Then I picked up my phone, did my first YouTube video, and obviously here I am today. And man, since I got into the whole personal brand space, I can tell you one thing, bro, that it's a huge, huge opportunity. It's a really big opportunity. I don't see there's any business that once you build up a follower, once you build up a following, I haven't seen any business that was with the least overhead that you can pump out 6-figure a month within a very short period of time. Like you can take an idea, because once you build up a following, man, you can take an idea and you can turn that idea into a 6-figure a month like that, just like that, dude. Yeah. So, anyways, man, that should be something that you should think about, because my whole thing is when you try to diversify, like when you try to put your attention in so many things, you won't be able to get what is it called, like that. Because so I mean, once again, if you follow Grant, you would know he said that work on something that will pump out massive amount, right? Give you big drips, and then you diversify, right? Because what happened is that, you know, I believe, man, wherever, because where your focus goes, that's where the energy is going to flow, right? Where you put all your attention and focus in, man, that's where the money is going to go. So when you try to diversify and get into too many different business, dude, you end up, you're not going to get a big, basically you're not building a big pipe, but you're getting a little bit drip here, a little bit drip here, and a little bit drip here. That's why a lot of people, you know, they want to take their baby money, like 5, 10 G's, and dump it into stocks. So I'm going to put into Tesla. I'm going to put into Bitcoin. I'm going to put in that. The biggest thing you want to do is take that money, man, and dump it and build a business out of it. But anyways, Ryan, I mean, you want to go into real estate, you want to go into wholesaling, man. I love that. But if I were you, dude, that's what I would do. Is I would just focus my attention on, dude, is just build a brand around it. Because knowing what I know today, that's what I would do.
Right. No, I appreciate that. I'm definitely doing that. And yeah, no, real estate is definitely something that I want to focus on too.
Sure, absolutely. I understand. So let's talk about your guys' first wholesale deal, man.
Let's do it.
Oh man, it was a grind. That was for sure. It was a grind. Because we didn't have really a mentor, man. We just did YouTube University.
YouTube University, right?
That's right, man. And we got on the phones. We were prospecting hard, because here we're in Canada, by the way. So I noticed in the US they have a lot of tools like skip tracing and all that stuff. But we don't really have that here. Yep. So we have like less tools to use. So, but what we do have is experience on the phones, because prior to this, actually, I was in a social media marketing agency. So I'd cold call a lot of companies to do their social media marketing. Yep. And man, I used those skills to talk to realtors, networking with them and all that stuff. And we did a lot of driving for dollars as well. And that's how we made our first deal. Is we drove around in the city, and we found a bare lot and land says for sale by owner. We phoned them up. And the city assessment on that was around 640K. And Antonio here called them and offered like 470.
Yeah, around there.
470, but actually they wanted 430.
Yeah, so they outbid ourselves there.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Shit.
But I fixed it. So they actually wanted 450 on it.
Okay.
And we were able to put it on contract for 430. City assessment was 620. So there was already margins there. So it's like 200K margins. Yeah, we ended up selling it for 480.
Hold on a second, man. So you guys drive for dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Because earlier I mentioned you guys were talking about, you know, doing kind of PPC or whatever, right? Marketing. Mm-hmm. Do you guys spend any money on marketing at all?
In the beginning, we tried because we didn't know what to do, right? We're just like watching YouTube, and we're in e-com, so we might as well try out advertising, right? But we wanted to move quicker, right? So we want to do something in person. So we just went out driving for dollars, like, and we also put up like bandit signs and all that stuff.
Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I guess we actually found that was more effective for us, like driving for dollars, finding all these for sale by owner signs, and yeah.
I got you, bro. Okay, so you found this for sale by owner sign, and what was the asking price?
the asking price of the seller.
Yep.
Yeah, 450.
So 450, and this is a vacant piece of land, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did the seller say how long it's been on the market for?
It wasn't online, but she's been trying to sell for over a year now.
Oh wow! I guess people just didn't see the sign.
Yeah, and it was in a very very good location. That's why
Wow.
it was actually a prime location, and it was also right by the river, so it had a good
Okay.
view as well.
Nice. Okay. So you guys chat with her. So it's a vacant piece of land. You lock it up for 430,000.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now in Canada, because I do have people that follows that are from Canada, and I get this question all the time: can you wholesale in Canada? Well, obviously, it proves to you yes, you can. Now, now, if you don't mind sharing, what title company or attorney did you guys use?
Just a real estate lawyer that we know that he does wholesaling business already.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was familiar with what we do. Yeah.
Okay, got it. And how much was the earnest money that you guys put down with the seller?
The
Oh, for the
deposit?
deposit?
Yeah,
That was 5K.
Yeah,
5K.
with the seller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, because we were, so I guess earnest money means deposit in
Yep.
Canada, but so it's 5K, right? And there's a deadline for that. It's funny because Antonio here, he was able to get a seller for it before the deadline for the 5K, so technically $0, but then but it's 5K. It came from the buyer, basically.
Okay, gotcha. Now, how do you guys find the buyer?
Oh man, it was a whole process, to be honest. I we were cold calling a bunch of builders. We were posting on Facebook groups. But the funny thing was how we actually found the buyer was through my friend. So my friend, I was just over at my friend's house, and right now he's working for an electrician as an assistant, and I asked him, like, do you know any builders, right? So I asked him, like, it has to be like a luxury builder because the location it's like a luxury location, right? So he told me a couple businesses like builders, and I called both, and it ended up one of them was it. It was so funny, all through a friend that's nothing to do with real estate, really. It's just a referral.
Wow. That's
Crazy.
why in real estate you guys got to network and you guys got to tell everybody what you do. All right. For those of you who's listening, that's your tip for today. And now, so you guys, okay, you lock it up for 430. What did you assign it over to the buyer for?
480.
480. So since it's a vacant piece of land, what kind of stuff did the buyer ask or check?
Zoning is number
Okay.
one. So it was I don't know how zone works with US, but it was for here it was DC1, like direct control. The dimensions of the lot
Okay.
was 47 by 140, and the history of it, yeah, stuff like that.
Okay. So now the lots, is there already utility there or what?
No, yeah, it hasn't even been serviced.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Mhm.
Okay. Dude, if I go to Canada, man, I will be poor. A vacant piece of lot for like 480 G's, not even service, no utilities, man. Dang.
It's expensive here, man.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like,
Very
yeah,
prime
man.
location.
Yeah, like the wife and I, before the whole COVID, we used to go to Canada all the time. That's when she wasn't on a diet, dude. We used to go and pig out and eat all the time in Canada. And so when I go over to Canada with like my AM, like with right, it's like I go over there, man. I see so many supercar, dude. I see Ferrari. I see it's like normal.
Mhm.
Where I live, dude, it's really hard to find a supercar. So here where I live, if you drive around $100,000 car, you're a pretty baller. But in Canada, you'll probably be a middle class or maybe even lower middle class.
Yeah, it depends. Like Vancouver has a lot of supercars.
Yeah.
For sure. Toronto. Yeah.
Where have you been in Canada?
Chinatown, Vancouver.
Vancouver. Oh,
Come to Alberta, man.
Alberta.
Yeah, Alberta, Canada.
Edmonton.
Yeah, come to Rod's house right here.
But the thing is, I'm afraid that when I go there, that my credit card will be declined. It's too expensive, dude.
Come on, man. We'll get this money.
Okay. So you found the buyer for 480, and how long did it take to? And so the buyer put down the deposit, which is the 5K.
Mhm.
And how long was the closing?
The closing, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah. It was like at the end of the month. It was already we already had that set with the seller before the buyer, so
Nice,
they had no choice. Yeah.
nice. Now, do you guys have anything else in the pipeline?
Got a whole lot of drip in the pipe.
Huge
Yeah,
inventory.
man. After we got that 50K check, man, that was the belief check that we're like, holy smokes. So we went full force, man, to the point now the pipeline is full that it's overwhelming sometimes, man. Like it's like, which one should we choose right now? Because there's so much. So right now we're filling up the pipeline when it comes to sellers and also filling up the pipeline when it comes to buyers. So we have them lined up, and then we just show them our pipeline, and they can just pick and choose what they want and go shopping on our list.
Do you guys have the copy of the check?
Sorry?
Do you guys have copy of the check? Because I know you sent it over to me, but maybe the viewer wants to see it for a little motivation, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So it was direct deposits.
Okay.
However, the lawyer did send us an email copy of the actual
Nice.
the lawyer is in Calgary. We're in Edmonton. So
Got it.
it's like
3 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours
So
drive.
wait, I'll put-
So for those of you who's listening, you can wholesale house, you can wholesale vacant land. As long as the number makes sense, you can wholesale pretty much anything. When it comes to even real estates or even dropship, like you can wholesale anything as long as the price is right. So anyways, I mean, that's pretty much kind of wrap it up. Now, my question to you guys is now, we're going to start with Rod and then we'll work across. Now that you're in it, you're doing your first deal, going through the whole thing, what are some tips, some feedback that you can give to those that are, they're starting out, trying to get their first deal done, man?
Yeah, man. So first and foremost is like you should also know a little bit on what to do. Like, for example, watch your videos, educate yourself, and you gain that knowledge. But then you have to put into action right away. Because I see a lot of people, they just watch a lot of YouTube videos, take down a lot of notes, but they don't take action the next day. So knowledge is only potential power, but taking action is definite power. And just do it. And you're gonna get rejected. You're gonna get rejected like hard. Some realtors are gonna be like, yo, do you even know what you're talking about? But that's fine. You learn from it. It's a little bit disappointing at first, but that's fine. Just keep on going. That's why I truly believe you have to have a strong why. Like, why are you doing it? You have to remember why you're doing it. So when you get rejected, you remember your why and just keep going. Because for us, like, we actually got a lot of disappointment because imagine we didn't get a check for almost 2 months, but we're like, if these guys could do it, like, why can't we?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like, even kids, even 18-year-olds,
Yeah.
20-year-olds making
Yeah.
a lot of money from this. We're like, if these guys can do it, why can't we? So, that's what we did. We just learned and took action, and we got a check from there.
Nice, man. So Rod, did you quit your job as a mechanic, or do you still do that?
No, I quit it.
Did you quit before you start wholesaling, or you quit after you got the check?
I quit before wholesaling.
Okay. And were you doing mechanic as in like body, or were you doing straight up mechanic?
I was straight up mechanic. I was working on like those big machineries, like trucks and caterpillars and those. Yeah, but after mechanic, I was in social media marketing. That's how I got a lot of my skill sets through the phone, being on the phone. Really helped in wholesaling.
Gotcha. Yeah, for those of you who are in sales, whether you're working at a car dealership or you're on the phone for working for a company, if you have that sales skills, dude, if you go into wholesaling, man, you will crush it. You crush it. So, Ryan, how about you, bro?
Yeah. Actually, before we get into that, I wanna,
A little flashy?
numbers don't lie. So I don't know what I should cover here. There's a lot of sensitive info, but I'll just you can see that.
Show me the money. Woo!
Hey. Do you see it?
Yeah, baby.
You see it?
Yes, that's awesome, man. That's motivation. Yep, saw it. That's motivation right there, baby.
Yeah.
So, so how about you, Ryan? What are some tips, some feedback that you can give to the people, man?
Regarding wholesaling?
Yeah, man.
Oh man, just do it. Just get
Just
started.
like Nike.
Well, well, first off, the biggest advice is watch Khan's videos because
Oh, thanks, bro.
yeah,
Number one,
because
number one.
no, straight up, because there's a lot of noise out there. You guys just have to really focus on one reliable source. And I truly believe that's that guy right here, Wholesale to Millions. So
Oh, man.
no, for real.
Ryan, so what's your PayPal, dude?
What?
Oh, what's your PayPal email, man? I want to send you $100 right away for that.
No,
Okay, so Antonio, how about you, bro?
Yeah, so I'd just say like just do it, and when you're getting rejected, just keep going. Like, and don't give up. Don't give up because let's say it takes you a month or two just to get your first paycheck. It could be big, like us, 50K, right? So you never know. Just keep going. Even if you do it part time, just keep going. And also one thing is, I believe in the saying, your network is your net worth, right? So in real estate, we've networked with a lot of people, like realtors, investors, and right now we have like so many investors and buyers, builders that we go to right now, right? Because that's our network, right? And yeah, I just wanna say like to everybody, like don't be afraid to network with anyone, right? And treat those people right, because those are your net worth.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Nice, bro. Awesome. Now, how do people connect with you guys, man?
You go first.
Oh, IG, Antonio, ANTONIO.JR. Antonio Jr.
Okay.
And then you guys can hit me up, Ryan Huncho, Ryan.Huncho. Yeah.
Yeah, I have an IG, guys. Roderick, RODERICK .Saga SAGA.
Awesome,
And-
man. So I'll make sure I put all of their link down below so you guys can go and follow them. But that's pretty much it, man. Now, you guys, I want to say thank you so much for you guys' time to come on and actually to do this interview. Motivates, inspire people in their 20s or whatever, how old, whatever you are. If you're looking for a side hustle or a business to start, wholesaling, it doesn't require cash, credit, or a license to do it, but it does require a lot of work. A lot of people want to say this business is not easy. Like it's simple, but it's not easy. It's not easy because too many lazy people are trying to get rich in wholesaling, man. Getting rich is not for the lazy, baby. Only for the true hustler.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for the love and support. Until next time, you guys take care and ciao. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Thank
What's
you,
up?
bro. Take care.
Take care.